Sanju Samson's career has been on the rise in the last 1 year or so. He scored his maiden ODI century in South Africa. Then in the T20I setup also, he got a chance to be with the Indian squad for the 2024 T20 World Cup that India went on to win. And he was obviously part of the Zimbabwe series, the Sri Lanka series, and then the major breakthrough came against Bangladesh, wherein he scored his maiden T20I century. In the following South African T20s also, he scored multiple centuries and has now a total of 300s in the T20I format. A lot of experts and fans feel that he should be a part of India's squad for the ICC Champions Trophy that's going to begin on 19th of February. But then, one thing he has done, and definitely the reasons of that are unknown, and it might just put his Champions Trophy spot in danger. For that matter, his chances have taken a hit because he hasn't taken part in the Vijay Hazare Trophy, and the reasons are only best known to himself. Now, a BCCI source has quoted on the Sanju Samson issue, and he said that both Shreyas Iyer and Ishan Kishan lost BCCI central contracts for missing matches without seeking permission. Even in Samson's case, no reason has been given. While Samson was definitely a part of the Indian cricket setup from September for the Bangladesh T20Is, then he also played the South African T20Is in South Africa, but then he took part in the Syed Mushtaq Ali T20 tournament, but ever since then, he hasn't been a part of Kerala for the Vijay Hazare Trophy, and that has in a way reportedly angered the BCCI officials because no valid reason has been given by Samson as to why he has missed the Vijay Hazare Trophy matches. Because remember, the way he has gone about his business in both the ODIs and T20Is in the last 365 days or so, he would have definitely been in contention for the Champions Trophy. He may still be, but then so far no reasoning has been given by him as to why he has skipped the Vijay Hazare Trophy matches. Now, the BCCI source went on to add that the selectors would want a valid reason from Samson that has been mentioned before, else it will be difficult to consider him for the ODI format. It can't be that the state association and him have an issue and he misses out on game time. Now, if we look at the most important keywords in this quote here, let's just go by the last line. It can't be that the state association and him have an issue and he misses out on game time. So Sanju Samson and Kerala Cricket Association, they've had these multiple issues in the past. There have been issues of disciplinary on disciplinary grounds as far as Samson is concerned. There have been those tiffs also, but then things haven't really gone well between Sanju Samson and his state association in the last few years or so. And maybe, just maybe, there is some tension going on between Samson and the Kerala Cricket Association, and that's why he has probably not taken part in the Vijay Hazare Trophy, because reportedly Sanju Samson has spent some time in Dubai during the ongoing 50 over India's premier domestic tournament, and that's why the BCCI selectors would want a valid reason from Samson as to why he has missed the important matches of the Border Gavaskar Trophy. Now, we all know the fate that Shreyas Iyer and Ishan Kishan suffered. They missed out on those important domestic matches, and that's why they were removed from the central contract, and that's one of the major reasons why they are struggling to find a place in most of India's formats. Shreyas Iyer is only a consistent in ODIs. He isn't a part of the Test and T20I team, and Ishan Kishan isn't even in the fray as far as a spot in India's 11 across formats is concerned, because they did not really play domestic cricket on time. And in case of Samson, his place in the T20I squad might not really be in jeopardy, but then in the ODI scheme of things, until or unless he gives a valid explanation to the BCCI, well, it does look like that he might miss the cut for the Champions Trophy, which means that India might go in with KL Rahul, who would definitely start in India's 11 for the Champions Trophy, and maybe there's going to be Rishabh Pant, although his record does not inspire any confidence. But then if Sanju Samson is indeed left out due to disciplinary grounds, then Rishabh Pant might make the cut. So what do you think about this latest Sanju Samson issue, and do you think that he deserves a place in India's Champions Trophy squad? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Shivam, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.